So guys, I promised you I was going to continue telling you what to expect if you stubbornly decides to travel to abroad at old age. That is, if you decide to relocate to Western world when you are above 40 years, this is what to expect. Now listen to me attentively. I am not here to discourage you from traveling abroad, but I am here to tell you what awaits you in abroad. Now listen. If you are above the age of 40 years and you are not married in Africa, for instance, especially I'm talking to men and women now. If you are above the age of 40 years and you have no children in Africa and you decide to travel abroad, number one thing that will happen to you is you may not marry your tribe mate. You may not marry a woman or a man from your tribe, number one. Number two is you may not marry a woman or a man of your choice because of documents. Let me explain it to you. Because you are living in a foreign land where you need residence permit and work permit, the immigration of the country, the immigration police will not allow you to rest. So in order not to be deported, many people were forced to marry any man or woman available in order to get documents to stay. Another one is, if you don't have any child in Africa and you decide to have children in abroad, you are likely to have your children late, maybe in your 50s or in your 60s or late 40s, because before you will finish arranging yourself, time will be against you. When your mates are having grandchildren, that is when you will start having your first set of children. Are you listening to me? When your mates are having grandchildren or retiring from having children, that is when you will begin training children at old age, carrying kindergarten, running up and down from kindergarten to primary school in your 50s or in your 60s. Another one is, if your wish is to have 5, 6 children the way they do in Africa, or 4 children, you may end up having only 1 child or 2 children. If at all, there are so many people in abroad who don't even have at all. Then, the last is, you may end up being a polygamist as a man, or even as a woman. Did you hear me? You may end up being a polygamist. That is a man with multiple wives. There are so many people here. They are married to foreigners, that is Europeans, Asians, and the rest. Yet they secretly have a woman. That is, after they got their documents, they went secretly to get themselves a woman from their tribe. Their plan is, when they get old, they retire back to Africa. Yes, I like keeping it real. And these things I spoke in this video, all these things you heard me say are the things that you should expect if you decide to come to Europe after the age of, that is when you are above 40.